This year's hurricane season devastated America's southern region with some of the worst storms ever seen in the past decade. But what culminated in a major disaster that decimated Florida and the Caribbeans somehow turned itself into hydrating relief for farms in southern Illinois from the threat of drought.
More recently, the remnants of the hurricanes that hit the Carolinas hit the southern third of Illinois. And they went from like pretty mild to maybe moderate drought to just having not a problem because they got about 6 to 8 inches of rainfall in a couple days, which is a lot. It feels weird. It seems weird, but a hurricane that makes a landfall in Florida can bring moisture for crops up in Illinois.
He says that the biggest concern for the state right now is soil dryness, but the rainfall brought on by recent hurricanes have saved at least this year's agricultural yield for the fall. And even though it may sound counterintuitive, the drought itself came at a time for Illinois where it would actually benefit farms as they harvested crops.
So having low humidity, lack of rain that we've had has been really good for drying those crops down naturally. So it's actually been kind of beneficial from that standpoint. At the same time, too, we have other crops that are grown in Illinois, apples, pumpkins, that this is their season as well. And one thing we see with the kind of weather that we've had, with, again, those cool, dry nights, lack of humidity, not very much rain, there's less disease pressure. We need droughts, we need floods, we need periods of extremes when it comes to wetness, either dry or wet, to help with systems manage themselves.
While Illinois was lucky to avoid the brunt of natural disasters this year, there's no telling what could happen in the future. Both Martineau and Ford will continue to work in their respective fields to find ways to protect our crops even further, and to continue to educate people about the dangers and benefits of Mother Nature's wildest phenomena. Jude Penalio, UI7 Live.
You want it? Yeah.